Well, folks, it looks like Orangina dodged another bullet. Well, not really, because Secret Service had a better performance this time and stopped the bad guy from getting a clean shot. But judging by the previous pew-pewing, we can assume the harrowing tale will be dramatic, even if not feasible, and nobody will question it because stories like this are really good for clicks and giggles. Apparently, shots were fired on the grounds of the Trump International Golf Course. Secret Service saw a guy with an AK-style rifle, so they opened fire. Now don't panic and race to the store for maxi pads. Orangina is just fine. He's safe and sound in the protection of his latest distraction tactic. I mean, the protection of his security team. He's probably totally focused on just how dangerous golfing can be, and not at all on how the whole world is laughing at him for his all-caps proclamation of hate toward Taylor Swift. As we speak, he may even be shooting the shit with JD Grumpy Cat Lashilicuous, trading ideas for the next batshit crazy fairy tale about migrants wreaking havoc on our furry friends. Yeah. In case you missed it, Lashilicuous confirmed today in an interview with Dana Bash that he fabricated the Haitians eating dog story in order to get the media to focus on the possibility that migrants may be, hypothetically, conceivably, theoretically, perchance, intend to destroy the fabric of our nation. Well, in the interview, Dana Bash was on fire, and she made sure Lashilicuous got a little singed before it was over. She said, before Donald Trump talked about eating dogs and cats on a debate stage, it was you, Senator, who first elevated this baseless rumor. These are your constituents, so why are you putting them at risk by continuing to spread claims about Haitian immigrants despite officials in your state saying that there's no evidence and pleading for you to stop? Well, Lashilicuous apparently has little to no self-control like Orangina, and he proceeded to dig his own grave. Responding to Bash, he snorted, "The American media totally ignored this stuff until Donald Trump and I started talking about cat memes. If I have to create stories so that the American media actually pays attention to the suffering of the American people, then that's what I'm going to do." Yeah, hear that, MAGA? Lashilicuous has no desire to deal with actual real suffering, so he found a couple of willing conspiracy theorists to help craft a tale of pet cannibalism, something that affects exactly no one. Yeah, no big deal though, right? I'm sure folks in Ohio are thrilled to be ranked 39th on their economy, 35th in healthcare, 30th in infrastructure, 33rd in crime, and 27th in education. Here's the thing, folks. Orangina and JD Grumpy Cat Lashilicuous quite obviously have been lying to the American people about this cuckoo for Cocoa Puff story. It begs the question, why didn't they come up with a better lie? I mean, one that's not so embarrassingly moronic. There are really only two possibilities. Either they didn't realize just how stupid the whole charade was, or they knew their followers are happy to believe asinine shit. Either the campaign is so out of touch with reality that they stupidly believed the story, or they knew their minions have no need for feasibility because they're blindly loyal to assholes and they will never use their brains to debunk anything their cult leaders tell them. Either way, it's pretty fucked up, don't you think? If Orangina and Lashilicuous are so uninterested in dealing with any actual problems that their constituents have, how long will they be able to convince those people to adopt the faux problems that are made up to keep them angry? If you're unable to get adequate health care, how long will you put your energy into screaming about fantasies of Fido fricassee? And what is the endgame? Are Orangina and Grumpy Cat intending to completely refashion the issues from real ones to fake ones until their constituents are effectively lobotomized? If those tactics are already proving to be dangerous to the poor folks who are being sacrificed for the ruse, just how far will they go with making shit up? And isn't it funny how MAGA's go-to response when they disagree with libs is to say, "Fake news, do your research"? Are we expected to climb into the dastardly brains of the assholes making shit up? Research sure hasn't explained all the blatant inconsistencies in the pew-pewing in Butler, Pennsylvania. I wonder what strange things we'll learn about the guy on the golf course. I wonder if he'll be an anomaly too. So I guess I have to conclude by do your research. MAGA means take whatever Orangina and Lashilicuous come up with as gospel, and whatever you do, don't ever use your brain cells to question a story that only a moron would believe is true. Yeah.